Listeriosis is an illness that's caused by consuming contaminated food with the bacteria Listeria monocytogenes. It's a very serious illness in that a very high proportion of the patients end up in the hospital. It's not the kind of illness that usually goes away without treatment. Our law firm was recently hired to represent victims in the largest Listeria outbreak in the recent history of the United States. It was an outbreak that was linked to contaminated cantaloupe that was produced in Colorado. That cantaloupe was distributed all over the country. In that case, the Listeria bacteria was on the outside of the cantaloupe, so that when people bought the cantaloupe and tried to wash it, they weren't able to get all the bacteria out of the skin. When that happened and they cut it with a knife, the bacteria was moved into the meat of the cantaloupe, thereby infecting the food. So we had a lot of people that were doing the right thing by trying to clean their cantaloupe, but they just couldn't clean it properly, and there was no way of knowing whether it was properly cleaned or not. The people most at risk for listeriosis include people with compromised immune systems, the elderly, newborns, and especially pregnant women. The CDC now warns expectant mothers to avoid the common carriers of listeria, such as smoked seafood, unpasteurized cheeses, and deli meats. Listeria can cause high fever, muscle aches, gastrointestinal problems, and usually accompanies with severe abdominal pain. Diagnosing listeriosis on symptoms alone is very, very difficult for the healthcare providers. The only way to know whether you have listeriosis or not is by a blood test or a spinal fluid test. If you've been sickened with food poisoning and you think you're related to an outbreak, please give us a call on our toll-free number. We'll be happy to answer all of your questions whether or not we take your case, because the lawyers at my firm are here to help.